always trying to convince me to go to a club. Always. She's like, Jay, let's go to a club. I'm like, nah, it's not my thing. And she's like, come on, what would you rather do? And I'm like, I'd rather go to the gym. And she's like, but Jay, the club is just like the gym. And I'm like, how? She's like, there's loud music, sweaty bodies everywhere, and you're burning calories. I said, fair enough. But at the gym, I don't get groped. And she's like, yeah? Well, at the club, I don't get groped. And I'm like, that's because you're ugly. So as I said, man, I've been doing comedy for a while now, and it's taken me to places I never thought I'd go, man. Like, I was over in Germany last year. I was doing a show in Hamburg. Now, for those of you who have never been to Hamburg, let me explain to you what it's like. Hamburg is a city based on the concrete foundation of drugs, sex, and alcohol. So it's pretty much Detroit minus the gunfire. Now, I was nervous going over to Germany. I didn't know what to expect. So I called up one of my buddies, and I said, yo, you performed here. What do I do? He told me 2 things. He said, number 1, you need to make sure that the Germans focus on you. Is that all right? Number 2, you need to make sure your first joke hits them low and hard. I said, all right. Let's talk about the first one. I'm not worried about the Germans and focusing. Because we're all aware if they're good at one thing, it's concentration. They run a summer camp in 1949. Yeah, let that one sink in for a little bit. And then here's the joke I used on stage verbatim. I walked to the mic, grabbed it, looked into a crowd of people and went, this country's so fucked up, I would say you guys need Jesus, but since he's a Jew, you'd probably kill him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And they fucking loved it! They're like, oh my God! And after the show, I got to meet a few people who were fans of my craft. One dude I met was a 6'5" Jamaican motherfucker. This dude came up to me after the show and was like, hey boy, I really appreciate the things you be doing on stage this evening. Thanks, man, it means a lot. Now far be it for me, but ask you one question. Sure. Are you gay? Now I was in Germany, and I happen to be of German descent. So I thought I'd answer my father tongue. And I said, Nein, I'm not gay. And then he said a sentence which shall forever haunt me. Because he went, boy, that's what they ought to say. Until they get one night with the Black Mamba. Oh? You heard me, boy. Usually I charge for it, but you made me laugh and you're kinda cute, so give you one free ride. 9? So much 9? What was it, 10? But if you ever get a chance to go to Germany, please do. The country, amazing. The beer, alcoholic. And the people are disgustingly attractive, man. It's not even fair how good looking those people are, man. I didn't realize as a comedian that I had to perform for good looking people until I came back to North America. And I performed in Buffalo. I was on stage, front row, I was doing my set. There's these people sitting in front of me. And every time they smiled, I noticed something different about their teeth. It was either black, yellow, missing. And I told myself after the show, I said, Jay, you are never, ever gonna let your girlfriend's relatives sit front row again. So I'm in a relationship. For how much longer, I don't know. And we've been together for a while now, man, and she's she's amazing. But one thing, I was single for a bit, and the one thing I missed about being in relationships is the arguing. It's one of the best parts, you know, you're open and shit like that. But mainly because what she says makes me money on stage. So like, her and I were sitting on the couch watching P.S. I Love You, which is a great film, by the way. Midway through the movie, she turns to me and goes, babe, when are you gonna get me a diamond? And I went, never. The only diamond you're gonna get's in a deck of cards. She didn't like that. We got into a fight and she was like, you know what? Screw you. And I was like, whoa! I don't know how sex is going to resolve the situation at hand, but I'm down to try. Led to more fights. Eventually she was like, eat shit. And I was like, babe, your cooking's getting better, just please relax. I joke about her, man, but she's my everything, man. She's the thing I wake up to and I smile about, man. Like, and she's also got my back in any situation. I'll give you 2 examples. Her and I, she was leaving to go to Mexico, and her and I are in a hotel room just kind of making sex. And as we're doing it, I can hear a couple down the hall just fucking going at it, just. And she's like, ah, Daddy, ah. This is when it got weird because we heard more dialogue, and she's like, I'm coming. My girlfriend, without missing a beat, goes, bitch, so am I. Silence. I think we killed the vibe. And another example is, so my girlfriend and I are in line getting bubble tea, because she's Asian. And we're in line, and then look behind me, and coming into the door is my ex with her current. And I was like, ah. And her and I already locked eyes. It was kind of this weird moment of like, do I speak to you? Do I not? So she walked up to me, and she was like, hi. And I was like, hi. And she's like, who's this? And I was like, this is my girlfriend. Now I'm going to pause the story right here. I'm a post-secondary graduate. I have a diploma in electrical engineering technician. I have an advanced diploma as an electrical engineering technologist. But I don't have a degree. So in my mind, I'm subpar next to somebody who has any type of degree, whether it be early childhood education or accounting. And my ex knows this. So she's like, oh, it's nice to meet you. This is Travis. He goes to University of Toronto. He's doing a double major in English and Human Studies and a minor in psychology. And that hit me hard. I was like, 2 majors? That's like 2 degrees. That's more than I have. Fuck. And then my girlfriend, without missing a beat, goes, oh, that's cool. So what McDonald's are you gonna work at? Right? Oh, fucking amazing, eh? So I came from Cambridge to get here because Vince was like, man, she starts at 8, you gotta be here at white people time, which is 7:30. I get in here, there's one other white guy. We started at 9. Y'all run on island time. Fuck that. Like, I'm surprised we started at 9. I thought we were gonna start at 10. I was like, could have gone to the gym. Don't lie to me, you guys know island time is a thing. I went to a Jamaican wedding. It's supposed to start at like 6 on a Sunday. It started like 2 on a Tuesday. I was like, I went to dance with a Jamaican girl. I was not prepared for the butty. She came at me so hard, I had to tag out. Motherfucker. We were talking about Me Too, and I want to get on that for a second. Because my girlfriend, she was with me for the biggest part of my career so far, and sure as hell isn't here. But it was, I got flown out to Los Angeles to perform at the Hollywood Improv, which is a huge place in Los Angeles. And I got to sit front row to a Jim Jeffries show because he's a fan of my podcast. Actually, his producer is. I don't have enough time to talk about that. Basically, we got VIP. Like, we were in Lost Palm Studio with our names in the fucking chair. Like, you know your dick feels a little bigger and the sex is gonna be better that night. It's like, haha. So, I'm on set at the Improv, I'm doing my show, and I had this weird notion where I was hoping I was gonna get molested after. Because I was like, I'm on stage and I'm doing my set, and then all I hope is that Matt Damon is in the crowd. And after I'm done, Matt Damon comes up to me and goes, hey, I really liked your set. And I'd be like, thanks, Matt Damon. I really like your acting. And he's like, we should do something together. And I'm like, for sure. And then this is the part of the story where it gets kind of weird, because then he goes, but first you gotta suck my dick. Now I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I sell my body or not? Well, mama ain't raised no bitch. I would start negotiating screen time. I'd be like, all right, 5 minutes for a touch, 10 minutes for a stroke, 15 if I put it in my mouth, 30 if I make you finish. What up, Matt Damon? Now let me clarify. I'm not agreeing with Me Too, and I'm not saying sell your body to get famous, but I'm saying I would sell my body to get famous. Period. All right, that's my time for tonight. Justin Williams, thank you so much.
Give it up one more time for Justin Williams, guys. It And we can all excuse the Holocaust joke because he is the before picture of Captain America, as you might have noticed.
Yep.
He was Steve Williams before the super soldier serum. And he punched Nazis back then too.